is a magnificent chess game that is being played here. Oh, trouble! Ricky Rudd slamming toward the wall. Crashing, rolling over, side over side. Ricky Rudd, Ford automobile, out of control. Side over side several times. Lands in the grass just to the top of pit road. The Budmore car destroyed. You're watching live from the Daytona International Speedway, the Busch Clash of '84. The most serious crash in the 6-year history of this event has just taken place. Naturally, caution is out. Field has been slowed.
And these caution laps do not count in this race, Ken. It's only green flag laps of 20 laps. It looked like, as they came off of turn 4, that Jody Ridley's car and Ricky's might have touched. They came awfully close. Let's take a look at it.
All right, replay on this incident coming out of turn 4. Ned Jarrett.
Here is Ridley on the inside. He might have touched him, but sometimes, because of the compression of the air, here you see Rudd's car turning back the wrong way as it slid. The air got under it, flipped it back the wrong way. I think that it was a blessing that it didn't get into that wall, Ken. It started spinning away from him, just like a bucking horse, going in every kind of a direction. And, of course, Ricky holding on.
Ricky Rudd, former Grand National Rookie of the Year. Last year, he won 3 straight pole positions. He was on the pole here at Daytona, then on to Richmond, Virginia, and Rockingham. Ricky Rudd's car has been destroyed in his first effort for the Budmore team.
Very unfortunate situation. I was about to say, as the cars were coming off of there, it was hard to tell if they actually touched or not, but sometimes the compression of the air, they get within a foot of each other, that it has the same effect as the cars touching, and they're almost out of control as they come out of the turns anyway, and it doesn't take much to send it in a spin.
Let's get the analysis of Richard Petty. Richard, you take a look at it and tell us what you see.
Well, I tell you what I seen, it looked to me like that the car just got loose coming off the corner up there. There's a big bump, and if you don't land just exactly right, I think I made a comment before, Richie's car looked a little loose to me. And he's up a little bit higher. If you notice, he's up pretty high coming off that corner. Now, if Riddle hit him, I don't know. He could have touched him right there, because all he had to do was just get a little sideways. But it looks like that the car just got a little sideways, and just the cars running that close together, even if you don't touch them, the wind acts like you hit each other. And all he had to do was break the car loose. And then when these cars get sideways, they're bad about doing just what you see here. It just looks like it's a lot more moving around. Ricky, I think, is real lucky because the car didn't hit anything solid. He was lucky that it went away from the wall there instead of hitting the wall, and looks like he's going to be okay.
Boy, oh boy, I tell you what, this back straightaway, as they go down the back straightaway, they're heading that way. Here comes Gordon on the inside.
Jeff Gordon in the slipstream of Sterling Marlin, and up the outside comes Dale Jarrett.
Oh, they touched on the back straightaway. Marlin in the middle there, and here comes the 88 car, Dale Jarrett.
And the 28 of Ricky Rudd comes low, trying to sniff a draft off of Gordon. Jarrett to the outside. All that skirmishing left a clear path for Jarrett on the outside.
Oh, trouble.
Rudd in the wall, hard. Schrader in the wall, hard. Jarrett the winner. Gordon second. And Rudd on his roof for the second time in the Budweiser Shootout. Reminiscent of 1984 when his car tumbled in the air. Ricky Rudd, Bobby Labonte wrecked on the final lap. Ken Schrader wrecked. That's Rudd on the bottom in the black car.
Bobby Labonte in the green car on the outside gets touched right there. You see him get crossed up and across into Rudd, turns him sideways. See Sterling Marlin, he makes evasive action there. He was also involved in that.
And all 3 drivers are now just passengers.
Here it is again. Looks like the 40 car got into the 18 maybe a little bit and shot him towards the wall.
And the two drivers that got the worst of it, Ned, Rudd and Schrader, had no place to go. Weren't even part of the start of it.
Yes. Now, you could see the car of Sterling Marlin moving up the racetrack. A lot of times you'll get an arrow push off that corner up there. I'm sure he didn't mean to touch Bobby Labonte, but when he touched him, that just started the whole series. And of course, Ricky, he was just along for the ride once he got touched.
These Winston Cup cars have several hundred feet of steel tubing in them. Here's what Ricky Rudd saw.
Thank you for the booth.
Tony Stewart. Smoke and on to the finish.
Just walked out of the infield care center. Are you okay? And what happened out there, Ricky?
Well, to answer your question, yeah, I'm okay. And what happened? I don't have an answer for that one. We were sitting really good, sitting second, right where I wanted to be, and we were going to make a move with 3 laps to go, and all of a sudden Sterling got a little jammed up over there coming off of 2. Something happened. I don't know, his car didn't look just right, so I went ahead and made a move a lap early. When I did that, Schrader was right behind Dale Jarrett, and things didn't work out like I expected. Next thing I know, I got shuffled back a little bit. But coming off of 4, I couldn't tell exactly what happened, but somebody started checking up. They got 3 wide. Somebody started checking up, and I was sitting around 4th at that time. And really saw it. I sort of squirted through that hole there, and I was going to end up about 2nd or 3rd. And was just getting ready to, man, I made it through there. And started relaxing. Next thing I know, I'm sideways in the fence. Somebody got into me from behind. I don't know exactly who it was. I don't know how it happened. But next thing I know, I'm upside down.
Mike?